But what I don't really understand, makana you can abamiyale. Upon say the cancer matter don't cast. You can't queer no. I can't wait the God. Upon say name all this where you dey talk. And when you and now you still carry yourself, waka go Arise TV. Born Arise TV, kana akokwa even Abakamoto. She even get time to speak for ne. She na nego. Person we get cancer already in stage 4. She be the thing say na play matter based on the kind country and anemia. And for this interview, she come to realize say she don't buy better market for herself. On top herself, by herself.
What result?
Like I said, you go into the hospital, I noticed a lump on my boobs.
Was it Lagos or Enugu? Because I
was in Enugu.
Okay.
So I went into the hospital, complained.
Was it a teaching hospital?
No, it wasn't a teaching hospital, it was a private hospital.
Okay, and it has an oncologist. That private hospital has an oncologist.
Let me explain.
Okay.
So walking into the hospital, you go to a normal doctor. I don't even know what they're called, but you went to a doctor, he examined. He found the lumps.
Okay.
That was when he said, let's do a biopsy. I don't know what a biopsy is.
Without an imaging?
No.
That's very strange.
No imaging because...
Is that possible?
It's not possible. It's not possible. Because, yes, what was the process like?
Explain it to us.
I think they put in... I think they gave me a little... I don't know if it's anesthesia. To like numb the pain a little bit. Then an incision close to the navel.
And what came out?
That's not the procedure.
Yes, what really came
We
out?
didn't do an incision.
I don't know what, but something went into my...
Okay, so
my results are here.
Are you saying that's false? It's not possible to...
No, yeah, it's not. It's not sounding like a fine needle. It's not sounding like a core biopsy. It's not sounding like a fine needle. We use a needle. It's a needle.
This one is like a, how do I put it? Why would you call it a machine? I don't know the right terms.
No, listen, you're
you people are
mixing things
using.
up. We don't use machine for biopsy as well.
That's
an invasive procedure. We use a needle.
Something went into my boobs. They brought out some. I think they said
what part of your boobs was it?
Exactly. What type of your
was
boobs?
it?
The lump was found under my boobs. It moves sometimes. Sometimes it looks as if it beeps. And so I think around that place. I think they said they bring out. I don't know if this particle of the lumps or thereabout. That's what they say. Yeah, they took for the biopsy.
With a machine.
Sorry, is that
maybe a pin?
No, it's
medically feasible.
No, it's a long needle.
Maybe that's what
has a trigger.
Okay,
it's like a mini gun.
What's the size of the needle they used for you? If you're going to estimate it.
How do I?
Was it like 2 inches long, 1 inch long? How was the needle?
I was lying down, so not like you're seeing exactly what is happening. And I'm not in the medical term, so I don't want to say the things.
I'm sorry to say this, right?
Go ahead.
I saw that you mentioned stage 4. That was the first video I ever saw from you.
Yes, that was
stage 4. How did they come about that stage 4?
I'm not supposed to know. So maybe at this point we are going to. That's what I'm trying to say. At this point we are going to be asking the medical doctor. So when this whole shenanigans came out on social media, everybody just said, let's get a second and a third option.
Okay, so let me say something. Exactly, how did you know it was stage 4? Because he seems quite confident with that stage 4.
Because that was what I was told. I'm not a medical doctor.
How is it possible to say you have stage 4?
Was it that same Enugu doctor?
Yes.
Is it on in your report?
Exactly.
You need to show the doctor.
I will share. I'm interested to
I
see.
Share.
It's interesting that you're bringing the same results to me because Dr. Odigwe, the pathologist that signed this report, because of course we have a...
Is it the same report as the one that was...
Yes, the pathologist that signed this result lives in Asaba. And I'm a doctor, of course. I can trace any doctor in Nigeria. And I called him on Tuesday.
Sorry,
and he knows nothing.
Is that the same report?
Yes, it's the same result. It's the same result that is going around social media. And this particular pathologist said he knows nothing about this.
Okay.
And he is based in Asaba, not
the pathologist of the report.
Yes, of this report is based in Asaba. I know that for an absolute fact.
So he told you. So
that's the first one.
Yes, because
he told you that he has nothing to do with
Yes, and he stays in Asaba. The address here is Enugu. He hasn't been to Enugu in recent times. He lives in Asaba.
So
Delta
how do you respond to that?
This pathologist stays in Asaba.
Saying that the pathologist that you put in that report, which you claim
that signed this report stays in Asaba. That I know for an absolute fact.
Please, I want
on
to ask
Tuesday.
again.
Go ahead.
Is this report the same report that we saw last week?
Yes, it is. It's
So
the same
this
one.
report that we saw last week, that Blessing you claim you didn't post on your Instagram page and on your social media page, is the same report that guy,
Yes,
the guy that
exactly.
we saw on the video, which unfortunately they have not been able to show us, is the same report he printed. So
Absolutely.
this is your real report.
So that's the first
What
thing.
happened to the brother of the girl who claims that this report was forged?
I don't know who the person is.
So it's not a fake report.
No, it's not a fake
But the brother of the girl that you just saw just now says this report is his sister's report.
It's not.
And this doctor stays in
So are you
Asaba.
saying, and number one, they're saying it's you don't know that man. Number two, you're also saying you didn't post this report
I didn't.
to the guy who just spoke on social media.
Absolutely.
But for some coincidence or some funny reason, the reports tally. The report the guy posted and the
Perfectly.
report here, they are totally the same,
Same.
word for word.
You
are
know,
now
this
saying
doesn't tell us that it's stage 4.
But you
by
are
the
now
way.
even saying the oncologist whose name is
No,
there.
the pathologist.
The pathologist whose name is there said he doesn't
lives in
know her.
Asaba and he doesn't know anything about this.
So, Blessing, what do you want to say about that?
Probably she be the thing say she fit outsmart them for Arise TV. But all the same, her plans don't really work out for her. Because a well-informed female doctor was also in the show to prove to her that medically all she was saying was not adding up. My question now is, how person go just wake up one morning and decide to put herself in such a horrible situation? Wetin I know be say the female doctor know wetin she dey talk, and you see that Blessing CEO also she know wetin she dey try do. Share your thoughts for the comment section if at all.